Hey, fangirls and fanboys of the video game world, it is I, the awesome fangirl, and I just finished up watching the PlayStation conference on the E3 live stream, and so I thought I'd share my thoughts because this is definitely going to be games that I will be playing for the channel, and hopefully stuff that you'd be interested in. I will be trying to find hopefully I will have all the links to the trailers of the games that I'll be mentioning in the comment section, so make sure to look out for that, and I definitely suggest you guys to watch it and have your own thoughts about it, and feel free to share them in the comments below. But let's get started, because it's a very long list. So, The Last Guardian. So The Last Guardian, this one, for those of you who don't know, The Last Guardian, I believe, is made by the same people who made The Shadow of Colossus, a game that I'm still trying to get to play. I've been very, very busy with other things, so hopefully I'll be able to play that. They showed some gameplay back in 07, I believe, and they showed some now, and it looks like it's about a boy and his creature friend, which looks similar to like a large flying hyena almost, and it looks very interesting, looks very beautiful, and I'm very excited about it because I'm really interested in what it's going to be about. It's coming out in 2016, and so yeah, I will definitely put a link to that one below, so keep a lookout for it. I'm definitely probably going to get that one. They're probably going to explain more next year at E3, but that is definitely something that I am looking forward to. Next one is Horizon Zero Dawn, and this one looked between the reaction to an apocalypse of our time, so like our time like completely disappeared and demolished, and the cities are basically crumbling, and nature takes over, and everyone's back to this tribal existence, and looks like a girl is going to be the main character, looks like a girl's gonna be the main character, and I definitely am kind of excited for that because it looks really cool. It looks like we're gonna be fighting like machine animal hybrids in the trailer that they showed, and in some of the gameplay. It looked like almost like a cross. Some of them looked like almost a cross between like dinosaurs that merged with plants. I guess that's kind of the best description. I'll make sure to put the trailer for it. It's called Horizon Zero Dawn, and it looks like this is the start of a franchise, so I'm excited for that as well. Hopefully it'll be good and be a new franchise that I can collect. And if you're wondering what I'm looking at, I wrote down the list of the games that they showed, so there's that one. And then there's Hitman. Now, to be honest, I've never played a Hitman game, and it does look cool. I mean, I've always been a fan of Square Enix, but you know, I'm not sure whether or not it'd be a game that I would like. I've never really played any of the games before, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna play this one. I don't know if this is gonna be on my list. If you guys think I should take a chance with it, or if I should play a previous game just to get a feel for it, let me know. It's just never a game franchise that I ever really took an interest in, so yeah, there's that. And then there is Street Fighter V. Now, I've played Street Fighter before. I do like fighting games, and this is something I'm probably most likely gonna get. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that. I do like fighting games, and you know, I always like to play with my friends, so hopefully on this channel you'll be able to see me playing with my various friends as well. So there's that. No Man's Sky. Now this is a game I am definitely excited for. So this is an open sandbox flight game from what I can see, and you can travel upon thousands of different planets, and it looks like you won't even go to the same planet twice. that is cool. It's open sandbox. You can pretty much do whatever you want. And that, I'm probably gonna do the game. It's gonna be most likely impossible to finish within the 2-week timeline that I set for myself with most games, but that game just, it looked phenomenal. Like, you know, even the guy, just when he was showing it, like, he was like, yeah, look how big this world is. There's like so many stars. One second, I dropped my pen. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Anyway, so I'm definitely I'm gonna get that game. It just looks too cool to pass up. Firewatch. Now, Firewatch looked very interesting. It's about this guy who can only communicate with this woman through a walkie-talkie or shortwave radio, and he's trying to find 2 missing women, I think, from what I remember, and he, I guess, lives in a watchtower, and they only communicate with each other. That game does look interesting. I'm usually into really cool games like that, so I'm most likely gonna get that one too. I'm probably gonna get a lot of these games. Like I said, you know, judge for yourself. I will put the link in the comments below. And then we have Destiny: The Taken King. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I did buy Destiny, and I played it, and I didn't like it, and so I returned it and exchanged it for credit toward another game at GameStop. And yeah, I'm not gonna get this game. I'm not a big fan of multiplayer, and there are some multiplayers that I've never really enjoyed multiplayer, to be honest. I prefer my experiences to be solo, unless I've been with friends generally. But I don't like to do multiplayer. So yeah, don't expect me to do Destiny. Though it does look really cool. If you're into multiplayer, I definitely suggest to check it out. I'll make sure to put a link in the description below. And then we have Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, they did show a trailer, and I had my wavering thoughts on it before, but I'm gonna get the game. I'm going to get the game, and I'm cautiously optimistic that it will be good, and it looks like it will be good. The assassin chick looks like she can really kick ass. In fact, that was what the trailer that they showed was pretty much all about, like, just focused on her, and it was really cool to see, really awesome just to look at. The fight moves were just amazing. I think I'm definitely going to get that game. So that is going to be on my list for this year to get to play for the channel. Next, World of Final Fantasy. Now this actually looks really cute. You have, like, you play as like a brother-sister team, and you can get like small little chibis, like anime chibis or regular size, and you go to these different, like, Final Fantasy worlds, or the world of Final Fantasy. So it looked like you interact with, like, a lot of the bad character, like not the bad characters, but like a lot of the creature characters that you see in other Final Fantasy games. Am I gonna get that game? You know, I'm not sure. That's definitely what I'm gonna think about, but it's something that, since we're on the topic of Final Fantasy, I am so excited. So, I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy series. I completely love it. I love just the games in general. I love them all. But Final Fantasy VII is my all-time favorite, of course. And they're doing a remake. You have no idea how hard I am trying to contain my fangirl scream. Like, when I was watching it, I was trying so hard not to wake everyone in my household. I don't know. Words cannot describe how excited I am for this. And I hope it comes out next year. I hope it doesn't get delayed or anything. I want it so badly. I want to play it so badly right now. And I'm most likely going to replay Final Fantasy VII again, because I would want to do a comparison of the remake to the original, and I love to put myself through a lot of stuff. So yes, so Final Fantasy VII, we'll try to put a link to the trailer below. It looks really, really cool. Everything looks up to date. I'm super excited for this one. This one's gonna look so great on the PlayStation 4. And so then, and then it went through Devolver, which is a company that Sony works with, and they're coming out with a couple of different games. A lot of them are 2D, and I've always liked them. They always had really fun and interesting games, and so I'm just gonna kind of list off what they have. They have Ronin. This one, I think it was spelled, they had like swords spell it out, so I think this one was spelled E-I-T-R, Eater, I think it's pronounced. That one looked good as well. Mother Russia Bleeds looked really good, and Crossing Souls. They had a little like montage clip of it. Hopefully I can find it. If not, I will also post the link to the PlayStation, because they usually post it on YouTube then later. So yeah, there's that. And then they mentioned a Kickstarter, which I'm going to find the link to that Kickstarter, because it got launched during this one, called Shenmue 3. Now, I've never played the Shenmue games, and I do feel like I'm missing out on it. So I hopefully, if the Kickstarter is a success, which I'm pretty sure. I mean, I had heard about the game, and it has a very huge die-hard cult fan base. I'm pretty sure it will have the money it needs to fund the game, of course. But that would be something I probably definitely would like to look into playing. Hopefully, maybe if, because I do have a PlayStation 2. If it was made for the PlayStation 2, maybe I could get it. Hopefully they'll make it for other games, like PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, like remake it, the previous two, so that way I can get, because I'm a continuity player, so I have to play the games beforehand before I can play the next one. So there's that one, and then there was Arkham Knight, which of course I will be playing starting next week, which I'm super excited about, by the way. They showed a really cool trailer, and the graphics looked awesome. And then they talked about Project Morpheus. Now, Morpheus is their VR project, and like I said, I haven't been able to really catch on to much of E3. I missed a lot of the previous press conferences, and hopefully I can watch like EA and Ubisoft and maybe catch some of Microsoft as well. But it really does seem that VR is the huge, like, next thing with a lot of games, and I'm kind of worried that, like, it's gonna be very saturated with VR in general. And I mean, I generally trust Sony with their technology, so if the Morpheus does become affordable, I probably will get it. And they talked about the Morpheus of having co-op, like you and like 3 other people within the same verse, and you can go through it. That was actually pretty cool. And it takes co-op and online playing to a whole nother level if you can be in the same verse with other people. So far, like with Oculus, for example, it seems like a very like a single experience. With Morpheus, it looks like you can add more people to it, which actually sounds very awesome. So hopefully, if it does work well, I mean, I've heard that there's going to be demos. They said there's going to be demos at the booth. And I wish I could be at E3. I can't afford it, but if you guys are there and If you played it, please leave comments below and let me know how it is. I would like to know. So then they talked about Call of Duty Black Ops. Now, I've never been a big Call of Duty fan. I'm not going to get this game. I'm going to let you know ahead of time. So there's that. It did look kind of cool. If you're into Call of Duty, I would suggest to check it out. It looks like it's going to be released solely on the PlayStation 4, which I guess they're partnering up with Activision from what they had told during the press conference. So there is that. And then they mentioned, they showed brief, the Uncharted Collection. I am going to get that one, and I am going to play through it, because I want to make sure I can get all the games down before the next Uncharted, which I will talk about soon. But I will get it because I do like Naughty Dog, and I feel late to the party on Uncharted. And then they also mentioned Until Dawn, and I am gonna get Until Dawn. It does look like a very interesting game. It's choice-based. For those of you who don't know, it's like deciding within your own slasher film, and like you can have everyone survive or everyone die. And I do like choice-based games, so that is a game that I'm definitely gonna get, is Until Dawn. Another one, they did briefly show Ratchet & Clank, and this Ratchet & Clank that's being released, from what I can tell, it's the game that's based off the movie that's based off the game, and this game is basically kind of like revamping it and showing more of Ratchet & Clank, more origin stories of each character of Clank and Ratchet, and that's really exciting. I'm a huge fan of Insomniac games. Ratchet & Clank is definitely what got me to fall in love with my PS2. That is a game I am definitely going to get because I just love that franchise so much. And I am going to see the movie, which I suggest all of you to see the movie because it does look good. And then they talked about Disney Infinity. I don't collect Disney Infinity. I don't collect little action figures. It does look kind of cool because they're teaming up with Lucasfilm and doing some Star Wars. But yeah, I'm not going to do Disney Infinity, so don't expect me that. And then they mentioned Star Wars Battlefront. That one I've been kind of torn up on, because it does look good, but I'm not sure. So, I mean, if you guys really want me to get it, or if, you know, if there's a big need, if you guys want me to do it, I will do it, but that's one I'm going to leave up to you guys. And then, last but not least, Uncharted 4. Now, they did show some gameplay trailer, and it does look really cool. It's Nathan Drake, he's right into the action, and looks like they were trying to save somebody, and it looked great, and so I'm definitely excited for it. I know it's coming out next year, but I will have the Uncharted Collection, which is all three for the PS4. That's going to be coming out later this year in December, I believe. So there is that. So that's just kind of my summary of what I felt. I was a little disappointed I didn't see anything about Kingdom Hearts. I was kind of hoping that they would show a little bit more of Kingdom Hearts, but hopefully maybe they'll show some more of it later, maybe this week. Maybe I'll find some clips of that. I will be watching Ubisoft's press conference and the EA conference, mainly because of the fact I want to make sure that I'm not missing any games. And so by the end of the week, I will have a list of games that I will be playing this year and next year. And so then that way, everything will be set in stone. If you guys have any suggestions of games that maybe I'm missing, please leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Keep doing what you're doing.